What is that? 27 or 28? Continue.
Yes. So 28, what is the accounting treatment for bad debt? Written off in the P&L as an expense, corresponding assets, receivables, removed from balance sheet, also requires provisioning, impacts profitability and asset quality.
Yeah, in fact,
Question
this question,
29.
1 minute.
Yeah,
This question is very relevant for answering a routine question in credit officers. What is
yeah,
NPA? How NPA affects bank? For that, it will be useful. And of course, they do ask one more question. How will you deal with the NPA accounts, or how will you recover NPA account? We will see that in due course. 29. Please read.
okay. Explain deferred revenue and how it is shown. Advance received for goods and services not yet delivered, recognized as a liability until delivery is complete, then shifted to revenue, found under other current liabilities.
Yeah.
Question 30. What is
Hmm.
the treatment what is the treatment of advances to suppliers in a balance sheet? Shown under loan and advances or other current assets represents payment made before receiving goods, impact working capital position, monitor closely in lending evaluation.
Atul, can you tell me how it will impact working capital position?
Or these treatments are advances to suppliers.
Yeah, that is represents payment made before receiving goods.
Okay.
Hmm.
In the
How it will
working
affect?
capital.
How it will affect working capital position? I want to know whether you are. Yeah.
Payment made before receiving. So in this case, it is showing the payment made before receiving good. That means that the customer has not yet received the goods, but the payment is made in the advance.
No, no, no.
So
It is
that is how
galti.
it is.
अंग्रेजी
Okay.
गलती है. अंग्रेजी
Okay.
क्वेश्चन सेंटेंसेस मिस्टेक कर दिया. um, which question we were reading? Yeah, here, see, if we read this, we understand as if it is current liability represents
Hmm.
payment received. It should be changed as represents payment received before delivering goods.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me how this will affect what is that? Affect working capital position?
Okay. So sir, I'm little get confused like how to answer
Because
and how to frame the answer.
you are new now. Swati, can you
Yeah.
tell me how it will affect working capital position?
Sir,
தமிழ்ல சொல்லட்டுமா? அதாவது இது என்னன்னா கரண்ட் அசெட். என்னன்னா நம்ம வந்து பேமெண்ட் ரிசீவ் பண்ணிடுறோம் நம்ம குட்ஸ் சப்ளை பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி. That is,
okay, sir.
we are receiving we are a company. Our company is receiving this money beforehand, before our delivering the goods. In what way it will affect the working capital? See, your current
Sir,
asset is increasing. Your
Yes,
current
sir.
asset
Correct.
is increasing. By current asset increasing, your current working capital position gap is increasing. So it will be easy for you to meet current liabilities.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, okay, very good.
Okay,
What
sir.
is this? अतुल, हमने सोचा था आप आंसर कर लेंगे. कोई
Yes
बात
sir,
नहीं.
I was
excuse me,
I
sir.
forget sir. Yeah.
Excuse me,
31
sir.
read कर दीजिए. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me.
Sir, I
Somebody.
have a question. I have a doubt here. Am I
Hmm.
audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Here, the second line says represents payment received before delivering the goods.
Hmm.
Here, it should be payment made before delivering the goods, right?
No. Our company is receiving advance.
Sir, then the question is wrong. Then advances to the suppliers. We are
Represents.
paying advances. Payment made.
Yeah. The question
Payment
is wrong.
made before delivery.
The question itself is wrong. What is the treatment of advances by suppliers? Sorry,
By
by
buyers,
customers. By
by customers.
customers. Correct. Then, yeah, that's right. You are right. 100% correct. Now, 31, Atul.
Yes, sir. What is the purpose of capital reserve? Created from capital profits like premium on issues of share, revaluation gains, not available for dividend distribution, used for special purposes like bonus issue, shown under reserve and surplus.
This type of questions are all new ones. Like normally तो पूछ रहा नहीं है, but last time in PNB किसी one or two people they asked such questions also. That is regarding capital, um, asset being sold and profit received and all that. That is okay. Now 32.
Okay. What is the significance of revaluation reserve? Arises from upward valuation of assets shown under equity, not distributable, enhances net worth but not cash flow. Depreciation is charged on revalued asset.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Question 30.
All these transactions are very uncommon, not regularly happening. But try to understand them. Continue.
Okay, sir. 33. How are unclaimed dividend created in balance sheet? Shown under other current liabilities. Until claimed, company hold them in trust. Must be transferred to investor education fund after 7 years. Not part of distributable profit.
Yeah. It is a dividend paid by the company, not necessarily. Don't look at it from the angle of bank. It can be a balance sheet of the company also. The company has declared dividend. People have not received it. But yeah, continue. Number 34.
Okay. So, sir, that means that the company has declared the dividend, but they are not paid to the customer, right?
Yeah, but
So that is to
आज
be that.
आजकल आजकल ISMP पोजीशन होने का उम्मीद बहुत कम है. Such position is very less because almost all companies make payment through online.
Yeah,
So तो automatically credit हो जाएगा.
yeah. On Demat account.
Excepting cases, I don't know whether it is done through Demat or what it is.
Hmm.
Excepting cases where the shareholder has died and the account is frozen, then the credit may not go.
Okay.
If the account is closed, even that I don't know. Account closed, I mean, a dead person's account may credit automatically आ जाएगा. क्योंकि only withdrawal will not be allowed, whereas credit though I think it will go. I don't think I have
Correct.
seen anywhere. So
But here that mentions must be
here,
transferred to
yeah,
investor
no.
education fund.
इधर में क्यों ऐसा दिया है? This is a system where we used to send dividend warrant, similar to checks, to people for encashing them. They will put in the account, then get it collected. But ISMP system तो अभी change हो गया. आजकल कई almost all bank, this is applicable only in respect of small companies which are making payment of dividend. So they send checks or dividend warrants. समझ गया?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Continue.
Yes, sir. Yeah. What is question 34? What is the difference between secured and unsecured liabilities?
Mm.
Secured, backed by collateral, example term loan with asset charge. Unsecured, no specific asset backing, example credit and credit card dues. Banks prefer secured liabilities in lending, affects recovery chances in insolvency.
So this is a very favorite question of PNB, maybe in UBI also. What is a secured advance? what is an unsecured advance, what is primary security, what is collateral security. Very common. Primary means the asset that is being bought out of the funds given. For example, car loan, car is the primary security, and mm, car is the primary security. Other assets they have given as charge. For example, say LIC policy, fixed deposits, they will be treated as additional collateral securities. Could you follow? Okay, please
Yes, sir.
continue.
Question 35. What are fictitious asset and give examples? Non-tangible expenditures not represented by real assets. Example, preliminary expenses, deferred revenue expenses, shown temporarily under other assets, usually written off gradually.
Every year they will write off slowly. Good, thank you.
Okay.
Next, I think who will read now? Next is Dusra. Swati, you read. Swati, you read. Yeah, tell me.
So one doubt, sir.
Hmm.
So the difference between intangible and fictitious asset.
Hmm.
They asked in the PNB, sir. I didn't know about the fictitious asset, sir. Can you explain, sir?
Intangible assets or assets which cannot be seen or felt.
Okay, sir.
Here,
Fictitious.
fictitious assets or this one, that is preliminary expenses.
Okay.
That is fictitious. I mean, intangible means goodwill,
Okay, sir.
trademark,
Yes.
patents, rights. Whereas this fictitious assets are preliminary expenses incurred already, deferred
Oh,
revenue expenses, that which has already been incurred, but it is kept in our balance sheet in order that in the first year itself, if it is shown, that will result in big loss. Now, if you want, what we can do, we can go and check the difference. In fact,
yes, sir.
this type of question is very popular in bank interviews, where they will ask difference, 1 minute, difference between fictitious assets and another one, intangible assets. I will show you. I'll stop presenting this. I will stop showing. Are you seeing now?
Yes, sir.
Please read. Fictitious assets.
Fictitious assets such as preliminary expenses
No,
or
here.
essentially
No, here.
fictitious
You read.
assets and intangible assets, while both non-physical, differ significantly in their nature and purpose. Fictitious assets such as preliminary expenses or essentially deferred expenses that do not represent real value and are gradually written off. Intangible assets like patents or trademarks are valuable assets that lack physical form and contribute to a company operation and revenue generation.
See, we may think how goodwill is contributing for income. The name
Okay.
itself, Jio, Airtel, Hindustan Unilever, ITC, that name itself carries weight and it creates more revenue for the bank. Please read.
Okay, sir. Fictitious asset definition. These are not true asset, but rather expenses or losses that have been recorded on the balance sheet but not yet written off.
This is a very good definition. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Continue. Purpose.
Purpose. They represent past expenditures that are expected to benefit the company in the future, though they do not have any real resale value.
Yeah. Continue.
Examples: preliminary expenses, promotional cost, and losses on the issue of debentures are common examples.
Not only debentures, in the IPO also. Sometimes expenses are incurred for initial public offer. All the expenses cannot be taken to our expenditure. So it will be kept aside. Continue.
Okay.
Accounting treatment.
Accounting treatment. Fictitious assets are gradually amortized, that is written off, over a period of time as their benefit to the company diminishes.
Good. Continue.
Intangible assets. Definition. These are non-physical assets that have value and contribute to the company's operation and revenue generation. Purpose.
Hmm.
They provide future economic benefits such as increased revenue, cost savings, or competitive advantages.
Hmm.
Examples: patents, trademarks, copyrights, goodwill, and brand recognition are common examples.
Hmm.
Accounting treatment. Intangible assets are typically recorded on the balance sheet
Or
and
typically
typically recorded on the balance sheet and amortized over their useful life.
amortized means reduced every year.
Reduced. Okay,
In
sir.
fact, this is a very important question in PNB. That is difference between amortization and depreciation. We will see that also. Now you read these key differences.
Key differences. Value. Fictitious asset represent past expenditure while intangible asset represent valuable resources.
Hmm.
Future benefit. Fictitious assets are expected to benefit the company in the future, but they do not generate direct revenue. Intangible assets directly contribute to revenue generation.
Hmm.
Realization. Fictitious assets are gradually written off, while intangible assets are amortized over their useful life.
Hmm.
In essence, fictitious assets are a bookkeeping mechanism to account for past expenditure, while intangible assets are valuable resources that contribute to a company's ongoing operations and future prospects.
In interviews, you can't be telling this much length. They won't allow you to
Sure.
speak even this sentence. So try to present it briefly with example. Many
Okay,
times
sir.
we may not be able to explain questions properly. We may not be able to explain questions properly. 1 minute. Sivasundaran, I am there inside in a class now. I will call you afterwards. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So you have to tell with example. If you tell the example, they will also understand. They will know, yes, here is a person who knows it. So that will
Okay,
do. Okay, good.
okay, sir.
Now, regarding the other one, I told you, maybe we will read it afterwards. We will continue with the questions.
Okay, sir.
We are now here. Balance sheet. I asked Swati to start reading. No? Swati,
Yes, sir.
please read from 36 to 40.
Okay, sir. What is the difference? So that's 6. How do intercompany loans appear in the balance sheet?
Oh, this is
Loans
over.
give
Oh, no. This is what we have to read. Yeah. Loans given.
loans given shown as assets under loans and advances. Loans taken shown as liabilities under borrowings. Need to be disclosed with related party information. Important for consolidated balance sheet. What is
Hmm.
the difference between capital expenditure and revenue expenditure?
This is
Capital
also
expenditure
favorite question. Please understand properly. Read,
Capital
read.
expenditure is long-term benefit, example machinery purchase. Revenue expenditure is a short-term benefit, Example, repairs salary. Capitalization on balance sheet. Revenue goes to profit and loss account. Affects profit differently.
Yeah. Capitalization will not affect profit, whereas revenue expenditure will affect the profit. Continue.
Profit. What is the treatment of advance tax and TDS in balance sheet? Shown under current asset as advance taxes or TDS receivable. Adjusted against tax liability, overpayment is shown as refund receivable, must be reconciled with tax provisions. What is,
39.
what is the significance of inventory valuation methods? FIFO, LIFO, weighted average affect cost of goods sold, impacts closing in inventory and gross profit, incorrect valuation distorts financial results, auditors ensure method consistency.
FIFO means first in, first out.
First out. Yes, sir.
LIFO means last in, first out.
First in, first out.
Continue.
How are preference shares presented in balance sheet? Under share capital with separate disclosure, redeemable preference shares or quasi debit, non
Quasi debt.
redeemable or sorry,
Quasi debt.
quasi debt. Okay, sir. Non redeemable or part of equity. They are dividend is not obligatory but preferred.
That is, it is not a must we have to pay dividend, but when the dividend is declared, first it will be declared for preference shareholders. Okay. Now, next boy, who has to read now? Next boy, next boy. Next is our Sanat Nayak. Sanat Nayak, please read.
Yes, sir. Okay.
41. Yeah.
41. What is the current ratio and how does it indicate? Current ratio is equals to current asset divided by current liabilities. It measures short-term liquidity. A ratio greater than 1 indicates the ability to meet short-term obligations. Too high may suggest idle assets. What is quick ratio? Acid test ratio. Quick ratio is equals to current assets minus inventory divided by current liabilities. Stricter liquidity measures excluding inventory. One is considered financially sound, indicates ability to meet urgent liquidity.
Urgent.
Urgent liquidity.
Urgent. हेलो,
Yes,
क्या
sir.
देख रहे हैं स्क्रीन पर? क्या देख रहे हैं?
43, no? I have to read 43.
42 end indicates
ability to meet.
बोलो.
Sir, it is urgent liquidity, right?
Urgent liabilities.
Sorry, yes, sir.
अरे भाई, this is what is known as perception. जैसे सोच रहा हूं ऐसा हम लोग देखेंगे. Like a wire being lying on the floor. If we perceive it to be snake, it will be snake for us. आप तो एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार भी देख लिया, फिर भी आपको पहले जो मन में आया वही हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं. दिस इज रूटीन फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस, दिस प्रॉब्लम. कंटिन्यू. 43. सनत नायक.
Yes, sir. What is the debt to equity ratio? Debt to equity is equals to total debts divided by shareholders' equity. Indicates the financial leverage of the firm. Higher ratio is equals to higher risk. Crucial for creditworthiness assessment.
I think this one we have already studied. It's okay. Continue. 44.
What is the interest coverage ratio? Interest coverage ratio is equals to EBIT divided by interest expenses. Measures the ability to pay interest from operating profit. A ratio greater than 2 is safe. Lower ratio may trigger credit risk.
Good. Continue.
What is return on capital employed? ROCE. ROCE is equals to EBIT divided by capital employed. Shows how efficiently capital is used to generate profit. Higher ROCE is equals to better performance. Important for comparing capital intensive industries.
Good. Thank you. Next, who will read? I think Preeti is there. Preeti, can you read? Preeti, are you there or not?
I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible, but your voice is so low, so weak. Are you having fever?
No, sir, headache only.
Headache?
Yes.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है. Shall I exempt you from reading?
No, sir, I will read it.
Yeah, please read 46. थोड़ा जोर से पढ़ो ना.
Okay, sir. Okay. What is return on assets? ROA. ROA is equal to net income divided by total assets. Indicates how efficiently assets generate profits. Higher ROA means better asset utilization, useful in comparing asset-heavy firms.
Yeah.
What is return?
No. This type of questions they do ask, but you instead of explaining in words, if you tell ROA is equal to net income divided by total assets, then it is indicating efficiency of assets generating profit. It is easy to explain rather than explaining in very different words. So that is why I liked this. Continue. 47.
What is return on equity? ROE. ROE is equal to net income divided by shareholders' equity. Indicates return on owner's investment. Higher ROE is desirable. Can be misleading if equity base is low.
Okay, continue.
What is operating profit margin? Operating profit margin is equal to operating profit divided by revenue into 100. Shows profit from core operations before interest and tax. Higher margin is equal to better efficiency, important for cost control analysis. What is
Good.
net profit margin? Net profit margin is equal to net profit divided by revenue into 100. Shows bottom line profitability. Helps access how many income is retained from revenue compared across years and with peers.
What is
What-
net profit margin? I don't know why they are not asking this type of question. ज्यादा पूछ रहा नहीं है, फिर भी हम लोग अंडरस्टैंड करके मन में रखेगा. Continue.
What is EBITDA margin? EBITDA margin is equal to EBITDA divided by revenue into 100. Excludes interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. Focuses on operating cash earnings. Important in business valuation and funding.
Very good. Thank you. Preeti. Preeti, you are from which state?
Sir,
Haryana.
from Haryana.
I am remembering. Correct. Good. Tell me any question. प्रीति कुछ क्वेश्चन है? नहीं.
यस सर, मेरे को है एक क्वेश्चन. लाइक सर,
बोलिए.
हम यहाँ पर अभी हमने अभी 50 क्वेश्चन पढ़ा. व्हाट इज EBITTA मार्जिन? सर, जब हम उनको बताएंगे सर को, लाइक हम एक्सप्लेन कर रहे होंगे, तो सर इसमें हम फॉर्मूले के बाद क्या हम थोड़ी सी हिंदी यूज कर सकते हैं?
जरूर आप हिंदी यूज कर सकते हैं. व्हाई नॉट? जब आप एंटर करते हैं तब आप एंटर कीजिए, नमस्कार बोल के एंटर कर दीजिए. आगे से आपको पूरा हिंदी में पूछ लेगा. Atul, what was your experience in PNB? Were they talking more in English or more in Hindi?
No, sir. Both language they are used. If suppose they ask me about ask in English, so if I stuck in between, so I will answer them in Hindi as well. So both language they are comfortable.
Comfortable. Very good.
Yeah.
Preeti,
Yes, sir.
language is not a problem for you because you can talk in Hindi. Only problem is for our girls like Swati. Of course, Swati can talk well in English, but for South Indian boys and girls who cannot speak well in English, for them it is really tough. They have to speak only in English. Any other doubt,
No, sir.
Preeti?
No, sir.
अभी अभी हेडेक कम हो गया?
नहीं सर, मैंने वॉल्यूम इंक्रीज कर ली थोड़ा सा मेरे को
नो नो नो, आई एम आस्किंग
आपको ऑडिबल हुआ ना। नहीं
अच्छा
सर,
अच्छा, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
थैंक
नेक्स्ट
यू।
नेक्स्ट अतुल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 51 to 55.
Sure,
Sir,
sir.
sir.
What is work?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Any other question? Anybody?
Sir, I have, I guess I have a correction in question number 50. In the
Hmm.
second line, it says excluding interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, right? So it must be including, isn't it?
Mm,
EBIT will include interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization value, right?
now let us search in another place and see what that one is telling. So usse we can make out.
Yes.
Um, 1 minute. EBITDA by total revenue. EBITDA margin is a financial metric that measures a company's operating profit as a percentage of its revenue. It is calculated using a formula. EBITDA margin is equal to EBITDA divided by total revenue. EBITDA stands for earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, and it ex- and it where is it? And it excludes non-operational expenses such as interest and taxes, providing a clearer view of a company's operational profitability. A higher EBITDA margin indicates better operational efficiency and cash flow generation, making it a valuable tool for investors and analysts to assess a company's performance in relation to industry and peers. In comparison with this one,
Sir,
both both are
EBITDA is the
both are same na, both are same na.
sir. I think EBITDA is the value before deduction of interest, tax, and amortization, depreciation,
Yeah,
right?
that's what they have given.
Hello. Sir. So
Yeah.
here it is showing that it excludes the non-operational expenses. That means non-operational expenses such as the interest rate, taxes. In
Hmm.
that also the depreciation and the amortization is come, right? So that's why it
Yeah,
is excluded.
the
No.
It is
so
not
what
included.
it is exclude is correct. That
Yeah.
I think the wording is not wrong, but um, or you can tell like this, while
Because here,
EBI
if we
TDA figure is,
just intro,
or
yeah,
we can write before interest, tax, depreciation. I think if I give a word before interest,
yeah,
tax, depreciation, amortization included, that may be better understanding for us. In fact, even I am getting confused over this. Now, let me give this also in our WhatsApp group. How
sir,
many?
it is
How much?
excluded only, no, because it is the non-operational expenses. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking. Because
Correct, correct.
Yes,
So I think there is no mistake in this. I think there is no mistake. It is given correctly.
what?
But here,
Yeah.
if I make it before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization applied, I think this may be slightly easier for understanding. Okay. Now, who is going to read next? Atul. Atul,
yeah,
पढ़ लिया पढ़ो जी.
I was
51.
reading, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Acha,
please go
I have
to
not
that
shown. I have not
screen.
shown. Sorry. Yes, please. 51 to 55.
Yeah. What is working capital turnover ratio? Working capital turnover equal to revenue divided by working capital. It measures efficiency in using working capital. Higher ratio indicate better utilization. To high may mean inadequate working capital.
Mm.
52. What is
Mm.
inventory turnover ratio?
Mm.
Inventory turnover equal to cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. It shows
Mm.
how many times inventory is sold in a period.
Mm.
High turnover
Height.
indicates,
Mm.
yeah,
Good
high
sales.
turnover indicates good sales or low stock. Can you scroll down, sir?
Low turnover.
Low turnover signals overstocking or weak demand.
See, actually,
53,
even here, sentence में थोड़ा खराब है. Inventory turnover is equal to, simply put, sales divided by
yeah,
average inventory.
but
यहाँ पर if you put cost of goods sold, a very critical man will take cost of the goods is the cost price. Cost price is different from the selling price.
correct. So that is little confusing, sir. Then.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you directly
Here,
put sales divided by
I put
average inventory.
sales may be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, good. Now 53.
Yes.
What is the?
What is the account receivable turnover ratio?
Now,
Receivable turnover.
hello.
Yeah, Preeti.
Yes, please, Preeti, tell me.
Yes, sir. So actually, COGS and sales are different. I think.
No, no. Acha, no, oh, no.
So because it is
Inventory.
cost of
No, no.
goods sold.
For inventory turnover के लिए, here what they are referring is only the sales figure. एक साल का अंदर में कितना हम लोग बिक्री करते हैं. Supposing we sell for 400 lakhs in a year and our average inventory is 40, then it will be a higher figure, 10. Whereas I had to change it because cost of goods sold is loosely used. The cost at which goods are sold, that is correct. प्रीति, अंग्रेजी में थोड़ा गलती है, इसको ज्यादा सोचो मत. खाली सेल्स ले लो डिवाइडेड बाय एवरेज इन्वेंट्री ले लो. I am giving you example. You are selling 400 lakhs per year. You are having only 40 lakhs inventory. हर समय पर आपका पास खाली 40 लाख का इन्वेंट्री रहता है, तब तो आप 10 टाइम्स सेल करते हैं, बढ़िया है. लेकिन आप तो 4 400 lakh bikri kar, I don't know what is the numbers I am using. Yeah, 400 lakhs आप बिक्री करते हैं, but your inventory stays average 100. मतलब your this thing turnover is only 4 times. You are not turning over more. See, if the turnover is more, your profit will increase. समझ
Sir,
गया? Yeah.
sir, actually, I'm CMA. So when we use the COGS, we only include the indirect cost. Sorry, direct cost. And in sales, if we are calculating the sales, then cost of sale includes both direct and indirect cost. And if the sales
No,
means revenue.
no, I don't know. I am asking only sales figure. Now let me again make a search, another search, inventory turnover ratio. It's a very inventory turnover ratio. Yeah, I will show you another one also.
So there is a major difference between the cost of sale, cost of goods sales and the sales. So suppose we purchase the raw material, in that we make the finished product, right? So we'll have to be pay for the raw material that comes under the cost of goods sale, and then the if we minus. So in that way, that is correct.
I think
In that way, that is
yeah, what here also it is coming correctly. In the inventory turnover ratio in India measures how efficiently company manages its inventory. It is calculated using the formula inventory turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold. तब तो उसको चेंज कर देगा. इधर में क्या था? Cost of goods sold. Correct. Very good. Thank you, Preeti. You are right. Because here I find it is coming correctly. For example, if a company has a cost of goods of say 1, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, லட்சம் 10 லட்சம், $10 lakh, and an average inventory is $2 lakh, the inventory turnover ratio would be 5, indicating the company turns its inventory 5 times a year. A higher turnover ratio suggests more efficient inventory management, which can lead to increased sales and profitability. You are right. I will change it, and I am not willing to go further details into it. It's okay. Thank you, Preeti ji.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. अभी आपको हेडेक तो खत्म हो गया होगा. Good.
Sir.
Just for fun. Yeah, now where are we? Our balance sheet. Balance sheet किधर है? Yeah, आ गया. Balance sheet is coming here. Who was reading it? Atul.
yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
were in 52, na? Now over.
Yes, sir.
53.
Yeah. What is the account receivable turnover ratio? Receivable turnover equal to net credit sales divided by average receivables. Measures how quickly receivables are collected. Higher is better. Important for assessing credit policy efficiency.
Yeah. Here we cannot write sales. It should be net credit sales. Because cash
Correct.
sales recovery ko to problem nahi hai. Yeah, continue. 54.
Yeah. What is the account payable turnover ratio? Payable turnover equal to net credit purchase divided by average payables. Indicates how fast a firm pays suppliers. Higher may mean early payments or fewer credit terms. Lower suggests delayed payment.
Correct. Next,
What is the
55.
cash conversion cycle? Cash conversion cycle equal to inventory days plus receivable days minus payable days. Measure the time between cash outflow and inflow. Shorter cycle equal to better liquidity used to assess working capital efficiency.
Good. This is first time I am seeing this cycle. Cash conversion. Maybe cost accountant students must have studied. मेरे पास इतना I have not read it many times. Inventory days plus receivable days minus payable days measures the time between cash outflow and cash inflow. Shorter the cycle, better liquidity used to assess working capital efficiency. Anyhow, please read it once again, twice. You will understand it well. Now, next is our Suwati. Please read 56 to 60. With that, we will close for today because I have to come again at 10:30 for one interview for somebody. I think it is South Indian Bank. Please read. What is
Okay.
This also I am reading first time, Baba. Please read.
What
Hmm.
is DuPont analysis? Breaks ROE into profit margin into asset turnover into leverage ratio. Helps identify drivers of return on equity used for deeper profitability analysis. Common in investment banking evaluations.
हम्म। प्रीति, आपने इस डिपॉन्ट का सुना है पहले?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, हमको पहले बार सुनते हैं. Very good. 57. Please read.
How does leverage affect profitability? Leverage can amplify profits if ROI greater than interest cost. However, it increases financial risk. High leverage may strain cash flow, used cautiously in capital structure.
ROI means return on investment, na?
Inter-
Correct. Return on interest, nahi, return
Invest-
on investment.
Interest investment. Okay.
Investment. Continue.
Okay.
58.
What is financial gearing? Gearing is equal to debit divided by equity
Huh?
or
Hello, Swati. What happened?
debt.
Debt.
Okay, sir.
D
Gearing is
D
equal to debt.
DEBT, B silent. Debt means kadan.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Debt divided by equity or debt divided by total capital. Higher gearing implies more debt usage, raises default risk but enhances returns in good times. Monitored in credit assessments.
Financial gearing. ये तो पहला बार I am coming across this question first time. Continue. 59.
What is asset turnover ratio? Asset turnover is equal to revenue divided by total assets. Indicates how efficiently assets generate sales. Higher ratio is better. Low ratio means underutilization.
Underutilization. Correct.
Yes.
Number 60.
What is break-even point? Level of
Good.
sales at which total revenue is equal to total cost. No
Hmm.
profit or loss at this point. Helps in fixed and variable cost analysis. Useful in pricing and capacity planning.
This is a favorite question. Break-even point. Jarur puchega. BEP. But that also they confuse you by asking, what is BEP? Aisa puchega. Then you have to tell break-even point, tell explanation about this. Very good. Thank you so much. We have done so many questions today. We will stop with this today. Tomorrow, sorry, no class. I'm sorry. That's why I compensated now. Tomorrow, what is that? Avaniyavitam. If time permits, when I am, in case I complete my Avaniyavitam and other things early, if I get time, I will tell you half an hour before or 15 minutes before. One through voice message, through posting. And if some of you are coming, we will read further questions so that I don't want to waste time. Number of days available is very less. After this, we have to go through the questions asked so far and revise them also. But in there also, you will get more or less similar questions only. And I request you all to please go through Union Bank website, get to know about their all retail advances, retail loans products, and whatever extra achievements they have mentioned, what are the awards they have received, what are the corporate social responsibility they are doing. Please read them. I will cover them in the mock interviews. Thank you. Best wishes. It's a I am happy that we have done a good study today. But only thing is we must remember and try to revise them again before going for interview. Important questions that will help you a lot. Best wishes. Bye. Thank you. I will post them in our group after my lunch and all. And this is not being shared to others. It is being given only to our members. Of course, yeah. I will post it in Union Bank link, which is supposed to be given only to those who have joined our group. Thank you. Bye.